A question about a definition. In this case, we're talking about specific heat. What is specific heat defined as? We have to know this definition because there's all kinds of calculations in our trade that require knowledge of the specific heat of a substance in order to, determine, for instance, what the tonnage of a substance is, or the capacity, for instance, of a chilled water coil. How much cooling can a chilled water coil do when I have air moving across it, and so on and so forth. Well, I'm going to make the answer to this question very simple. Specific heat by definition is B. It is the amount of heat required to change the temperature of 1 pound of a substance by 1 degree Fahrenheit. In other words, if we're increasing the temperature of a substance by 1 degree Fahrenheit, how much heat is added to that 1 pound of a substance? Most of us recall that, for instance, water, which is down here on my table in the bottom right-hand corner, has a specific heat of 1. What is that 1? Look at the units here. 1 BTU per pound per degree Fahrenheit. That means 1 pound of H2O, liquid water, needs 1 BTU in order to increase its temperature by 1 degree Fahrenheit. We got to add a BTU of heat energy to water to get its temperature to go up by 1 degree Fahrenheit. And of course, that's 1 pound of water, right? If we had 2 pounds of water and we wanted to increase it by 1 degree Fahrenheit, we'd have to add 2 BTUs because we know the specific heat for 1 pound of water is 1 degree Fahrenheit. So we just multiply by 2. Ice, for example, or steam has a specific heat of 0.5. Even though ice, steam are two different states of water, they have a different specific heat than liquid H2O, right? So water or liquid H2O has a specific heat of 1 BTU per pound per degree Fahrenheit. Ice has a specific heat of 0.5. And steam has a specific heat of 0.5. Those are going to be very important pieces of information for you to commit to memory for other questions that we're going to be challenging ourselves with in this course. But this question for now, we just have to remember what specific heat is. It's the amount of heat required to change the temperature of 1 pound of a substance by 1 degree Fahrenheit. So once again, make sure you answer B as in Brown, in your workbooks.